Hello and welcome to today's tech tutorial. Today's tech tutorial will be on commenting in Google Docs. If you have students that are submitting papers or essays to you and you'd like to comment or give them feedback, here's a few ways to do that. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and open my Google Doc that my student has sent me. Now, there's two ways that we can comment or suggest or edit this document. The first way I'm going to show you is the comment feature. So if I wanted to make a comment on a particular something in here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight what I'm going to make the comment of. Now, and if you notice when I highlight it, there's this little flag comment box that shows up over here. I simply need to click on it and comment. So I could say something like, make sure to cite your source correctly. Please add a hyperlink. Okay, and so I just simply hit comment, and it will connect this comment to that text. And so when the student clicks on it, you can see the comment kind of creeps in a little bit. Again, I click on this comment clicks on, so I can see that it's attached. Now the student should be able to read the comment. They can reply to you after they've read it to make sure they've done something with it. That would be my suggestion, like, look, I've changed it. And then they can go ahead and hit resolve. And when they do, when they hit resolve, it doesn't completely remove the comment, but it hides it. And where does it hide it? Well, that's a good question. Right up here where I say comments, I can see the comments that were made in this text. All right, I can reopen it right here, and there it is. Okay, so you can attach a comment like that to a paragraph. You can attach it simply to a word. Like if I wanted to change this word over here, I come to my little comment box, I click it, and I say, please use a more descriptive word here. Okay, and I hit comment, and then again it attaches it to that word. Besides using that little comment box that you can see pops up here, another place that is located is up here on the top if you forget. Alright, and all of your comments will be stored here. So one way is just by simply adding comments to a paper. Now let's say I just want to do some editing. Like for example, I noticed what this student did is I think they hit return instead of like getting it to the end of a line. They went ahead and hit return. And look, I can go ahead and do all this, but I don't necessarily want to put a comment in and say, hey, could you fix your editing? I could do that, but here's another way I can do it. Let me show you. I'm going to go up here, and this is best for typographical errors. I'm going to click on editing, and I'm going to come down to suggestion modes, and you can see editing comes suggestions. And so how does this work? If you remember, what I did is to make this go to the last line, I hit delete, and then I hit a space. Now what it's basically saying is, you can see there's screen part right here, and then you can also see this comment over here. It basically says it, I deleted a paragraph and I added a space. It lets the students know what I did here. So when the student comes in here, they can see it and they can say, oh, I need to change that. And so they can hit either the check to accept it or the X that they didn't like it. If they hit the check to accept the suggestion, it actually will change the formatting. Boom. So you see it moves up there. Then maybe you just want to do that once and make a comment. I can do other things like, oh, I noticed the space is missing. So I click in here, I add a space, and you can see the comment says add space. So any changes I make, it will correlate them over here. For example, let's say I wanted them to have, oh, you know what? They forgot to put a parentheses on the end of this. So I put the parentheses there, it highlights it in green, and again, it notates it over here. The student would come in, hit the accept, or hit the reject. In fact, you can even go ahead and put whole lines in there. And so literally, the student could go ahead and you could say, in conclusion, of course you need to spell it right. So let's go back and try that again. In conclusion. And again, you can see what it does is it's popping up over here as a possible change, a suggestion, if you will. Again, that's in suggesting mode. So the two ways we talked about is simply typing on the paper in suggesting mode, having your comments come up on the side, or you can just stay in editing mode and just leave the comments there. Hopefully that helps. Of course, if you need some more work in this, or you'd like some more support in this, you can go ahead and contact us here on our ALISAL EdTech webpage, and hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching.